Yeah, the idea of someone just buying a boat right from the get-go for just one specific thing, like a specific wakeboard boat or a specific wake surf boat or something like that, or water ski, it seems counterproductive just because it's a big investment. And even though the Heyday boats are really affordable, it's still like a really big investment. This costs more than the average vehicle. And just the idea of being able to do so many different things behind it, which is really nice. And there's a lot of boats that you can do a lot of things behind, but nothing is really in this price range that you can actually surf behind and then do all these other activities. So it's just, as far as bang for your buck goes, I feel like it's just the smartest decision to make is to get something like this, and very user-friendly, and everybody's gonna have a good time. Well, obviously, it's made from start to finish, like for the hull design for wakeboarding and wake surfing. But especially with this WT-2 with the wake plate on the center and the back, you can drop that plate down and that's going to flatten out the wake really good for slalom skiing and for barefooting if you're into that. So I like doing it every once in a while. It's really fun just to change it up. Just like the idea of going so much faster than wakeboarding I just really enjoy it. So yeah, going from wakeboarding to going for a slalom ski, obviously the slalom skier is going to want no wake or as small wake as possible. So it's just two switches on this boat. You just hit drain and you're good to go. And the plate, I leave the plate just a little bit down for when I wakeboard. And so for the slalom skier, I'm guessing they're going to have it all the way down. So what that does is drop the nose of the boat down. It's going to flatten out the wake just to make the wave a lot smaller, the wake a lot smaller for the slalom skier. So you're two switches and 5 minutes away from slalom skiing. So there's just in this boat alone, in the WT2, there is 4 different compartments that you can put a wakeboard in with the bindings on, and close the compartment, you won't see it. So obviously you've got the board racks as well. But for me, like when I'm done with my boat, I like just leaving my board in there, and so I just hide it and put it in the ski locker underneath one of the seats. So it's really good for storage. They've just really made this boat simple to use. It's got the one main touchscreen up front, and that shows your engine vitals and everything. But then all the switches, the power switches, the stereo, the lights, the ballast, all are on toggle switches on the left of the steering wheel, which is really one of my favorite features on the boat, because you don't ever have to worry about like leaving some button on, like the blower. You don't have to leave this on, you don't have to leave that on. Everything's just on a switch. You look at the panel, and if one of the lights is on, the switch is on. It's really easy, so you're not going to leave, because there's been so many times in the past in other boats where you forget, you leave something on, you end up killing the battery, the next morning you come back. So it's really simple that they've got that just all on toggle switches, and yeah, you don't have to worry about killing your battery unexpectedly. But it's just like the learning curve is pretty fast for people to hop in one of these and just to understand how it works. Just the idea of this boat being in the price bracket that it's in, it really opens the door for other people that weren't even in the market for like a wakeboard or wake surf boat, because they can show up to a boat show, to the dealership, and there's going to be all these runabouts with a tower on it that really weren't designed for wakeboarding, and maybe they go fast and they only seat 8 people, but now something like this is going to be in the same price bracket for them. So it just kind of opens the door for people to get a boat that has multiple purposes or multiple uses. So they're going to be able to eventually wake surf or wakeboard, and even though they go into the dealership not knowing how to do that, you know, they can possibly walk away with a boat for the same price they were thinking originally, that they can wakeboard and wake surf and get their kids into something new, a new activity, get them off the computer, off their phones. Well, this boat's given me a lot of freedom to just to go out and wakeboard, like wake surf with friends, or like foil, like all those different things that you can do now. This boat just like opened the door for me to be able to do those type of things. Like my wife has a few friends, like, and every once in a while, like on long weekends, her friends will come over, some of my friends will come over, and we'll just go and have a good day on the boat. And it's nice. Like the interior is super durable and user friendly. It's got the gator step on the floor, which is it's just so easy to clean. Like if somebody spills something in the boat or something like that, or it's like you make a mess, you can just literally spray a little bit of water on the floor and just rinse it into the bilge. It's really easy to clean. And yeah, it's so nice to have a boat like this to use and to share with friends and family whenever I want. So it's nice.